Good Sunday morning, everybody. I am going to do another music story time. So, I want to say it was mid to late 2024, Instagram algorithm got me. There is this song that was playing over and over again, and was like, "Who is this band?" And I looked them up, and I started playing them a lot on my Spotify. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the band is called Holywatr. Okay. And the song that got me, I brought up the lyrics on Spotify so you could see what it is, who they are. The band is Holywatr. The song was Without You, but it was specifically the rock version of this song. Let me
She's listened to the song probably 5 million times.
Let me read some of the lyrics that got me. Without sweet nothings played on a loop, it's kind of rude. You won't let me loose. As if you wait 1,000 miles back home, but it's cool. I'll probably see you soon. I'm gonna play it in the background. It just got me. And mind you, their songs aren't all like melodic like this. They got some really good songs that are just like I don't know how to explain it, but okay. When I started listening to them on repeat, so much so that this kid right here was like, cut it out, cut it out.
Yeah, cut it out.
Cut it out. And I couldn't do it. We had already bought tickets to go to Warp Tour. I had got 3 tickets. One for me, one for the One Direction lover over here, and my older kid, he came in from Tacoma. So while we're waiting, like the new year comes, right? 2025 comes, and then Warp Tour starts releasing their lineup a little by little. I kid you not, I scream, I scrumped, whatever you want to call it, when I saw Holywatr on the lineup, and I'm like, hey, if there's only 2 bands I see, because mind you, in the summer, I'm still a full-time student online, so I got to take classes. If I only just see Census Fail and Holywatr, like, I'm good. Like, I'm so good. Were there other bands I wanted to see? Yeah. I wanted to see Young Gravy. Didn't get to see Young Gravy, but that's a different story.
Why was Young Gravy though?
Because Young Gravy was there. That's why. I don't know. But anyways, they went with me to the set. Both of my kids went with me to the set. And I wasn't like right up front, but I was close enough. I mean, they were on a smaller stage, which I loved because it made it closer proximity to get to see them and hear them and see the facial expressions of especially the lead singer when they were singing. And like you could tell the people were really like into it. The vibe was so good. I feel like I'm gonna cry because there, mom. It was like, I didn't really start going to a lot of concerts until we moved out here. I started going to a lot of concerts and started, getting like get back into more live music. When I was younger, I went to a lot of like local shows and stuff, and I love stuff like that, and I love a more intimate show. And even though this was an outdoor event, the show did feel very intimate, and I'm so glad that. What are you doing? Are you lip syncing the song?
No!
You're being goofy.
You're not giving me a turn to talk.
Okay, tell them what you saw for me.
She was acting like a total crazy person. It felt like she had Bieber fever or One Direction infection for them. Don't know what you would call it for them.
You're crazy.
She had Bieber fever for Holywatr.
Okay. But, like, after the set, I went over to the merch table. I bought a t-shirt. Should have brought it down. Not going back upstairs. And I was the only one there, right? Yeah, it was just me. Well, you guys went with me, but initially it was just me there for a while. And I talked to the merch guy, and he's like, "Oh, do you guys live local?" And I'm like, "No, I don't live local. We drove in from Detroit last night." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, who did you want to come see?" And I was like, legitimately, Census Fail and Holywatr, and that's all that matters. And he's like, "There's no way."
Not the Aquabats?
I mean, that was cool. Don't get me wrong, but like my two top people to see, I know who you wanted to see, but anyways, and so like at some point the kids were like off to the side, and I was like, hey, what are the chances that I can get this shirt signed? Like, are they coming over here? He's like, hey, let me talk to the dad. I don't know if the dad's a manager or if he was just helping at the event. I don't know. Fast forward, not very much longer later, here they come. And it was amazing. And they told him, hey, this lady came from Detroit to see you guys, wants an autograph. And so, like, got the shirt autographed. I've never worn it because I'm afraid to wash it because I've had an autographed shirt before, even though it was in Sharpie, where it came off. I was so sad that was the Foo Fighters shirt. Anyways, when I saw them in Portland.
What?
When I saw them
What?
I know. When I saw Portland in 2018. Anyway, sad times. So, I got a picture with them. They were so lovely. Everybody in the band was just so nice. And like to like entertain this strange middle-aged woman that drove in from Detroit was like it didn't make me feel weird. They didn't make me feel weird about like being a fan and being excited to hear their music. And that was so great. I ended up seeing them at the Census Fail set, which was later on that day across the other side of RFK Stadium, which is where it was at. And like the lead singer and the couple guys with them said hi. It was amazing. My son that was with us tried to get pictures of them talking to me and like dancing in front of me a little bit, but there's somebody taller than him in front of him, which is cool. That's fine.
I wasn't at the Census Fail set.
No, you were. You were on a bench looking for me. But anyways, okay, so in the fall, we had tickets to see them here in Detroit, but I had dental stuff going on, and I had just had an emergency.
And it was also the same day as my band concert.
Which we didn't go to that either.
Yeah.
So we ended up not being able to go, and I was like, oh, I'm going to feel good. I'm not going to have all this pain and the headache, and I'll be able to go. So we didn't go to the band concert, and it was so late that I couldn't give the tickets to anybody because people didn't have time to accommodate for it. But I look forward to seeing them here in Michigan at some point, or when I'm traveling in California, Oregon, Washington, because that's where I tend to go. They're not going to be at DC Warped Tour this year. Sad times, but it's okay. But I just want to, like, I just love sharing stories like this and making these memories with my kids that, yeah. I'll share another story soon about another concert that was really cool that I got to take this one to. Because I make
Talk to me more about this Foo Fighters show.
We'll talk about that later.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
That's another story. But I'm going to attach some photos and maybe some videos at the end. But thank you for listening to me ramble on about this band, Holywatr. Listen to them. Bye.
Vice grip.